Well, I wanted to do a review of random crappy movies on Netflix because I'm bored. So, we're going to start off with the Casper Van Dien soon to be classic Turbulent Skies, starring Casper Van Dien, Brad Dourif, and Nicole Eggert, which is going to be fantastic, of course. And this movie is fantastic. It's about a company that makes a drone plane that can fly by itself, and they make a computer that they can attach to any plane, and it makes it so pilots are no longer needed. But instead of being for military use, Brad Dourif decides to make it for commercial use because there was a plane crash that got blamed on pilot error, and he sees a moment to corner the market on self-flying airlines. So instead of the maiden flight being a unmanned test flight, he finds what description of the movie says are celebrities, but we never meet them. They're just random rich people, and put them on the plane, and a couple pilots just in case something goes wrong. And of course something's going to go wrong, otherwise it's not a movie. And this thing is just great. The high-tech computer is a black screen with green writing on it. It's like old 80s monitor that they pulled out of a shed somewhere. I don't even know how you find technology that old to do a movie with on accident. The computer itself is just this blue circle with Christmas lights attached. So Brad Dourif, it turns out, uploaded new software to the plane last second so he can make a computerized flight attendant and have a welcome to so-and-so airlines. Like, where'd that come from? Like, I made a last second change. But, oh no, he didn't do a MD5 sub-checker, and now the plane has a virus and turned evil. So the plane tries to fly them into a storm and kill them all, for some reason. And Casper Van Dien, who's on the ground, is trying to solve the problems with his technologically helpful buddy that also makes no sense. But his wife is Nicole Eggert, and she's on the plane trying to solve the problem. So that while they're flying into the storm, the pilot gets electrocuted and dies. The co-pilot gets electrocuted and gets knocked out. And Nicole Eggert is in charge of landing the plane safely all by herself, which she can't do because the plane is under computer control. So Casper Van Dien gets himself on the plane by hopping in a jet and doing a mid-air transfer onto the plane, which for some reason is a Boeing 747. Yes, let's put brand new, super high-tech technology on an old, out-of-date plane that is almost replaced by now and isn't made anymore. Terrific idea. And it's not even, doesn't even have airline signatures on it. They show the outside of the plane flying, and it's clearly from an old 80s Boeing promo video, because it just says in big letters on the side, Boeing 747. They use old stock footage. They use old computers that I don't even think you can find anymore. And it's supposed to be a high-tech, brand new technology. So he gets on the plane and ends up somehow turning the computer off. But then the computer turns off all of the air and tries to kill them all. So he has to turn the plane back on to control the stuff again, and then turn it off again so that they can land. Then while they're landing, the landing gear won't go down, so they have to turn the plane on again to get the landing gear to turn on. And why Nicole Eggert couldn't do all this, I don't know. I guess they just wanted to do a mid-air transfer because they saw it in executive decision and thought it was cool. I don't know, but you have to see this movie to believe it. Just make a drinking game out of it. Every time you see technology from the 80s, take a drink. And by the way, this movie is from 2010. But either way, Nicole Eggert still has nice boobs. I mean, she's 40 now, but she still looks pretty good. Brad Dourif is a whiny little girl in this. He's not your normal bad guy, so that kind of stinks. But Casper Van Dien's awesome, and there's a couple of supporting casts that's pretty awesome. So, if you made it all the way through, thank you for watching, and I'll try to do better next time.